Everybody, in this video, I'm going to talk about things to do to make sure that you're logistically ready to take the AP exam. So you should have already gone through this document. That was the first link on our Google Classroom assignment for today, and not only read it, but done anything that's an action. So for example, making sure you can log into AP Classroom, making sure you've gotten emails from College Board, watching these videos from College Board about what to expect from the exam, because I can say things, but it's way clearer when they show you what the exam's going to look like, et cetera, et cetera. So stop if you haven't already gone through this document and done all of the steps, and then come back to me. So if you're still here, you should have already done these steps. So I'm going to kind of reiterate some things and emphasize some things and say some things that maybe were missed in that checklist as well. So first up, I'm already repeating myself, but make sure you've been getting emails from College Board. This is how you're going to get your e-ticket, which is the way that you're going to access your test. So it's really important that you can get emails from them. If you're not getting emails from them, go to AP Classroom, go to your profile, and fix your email address there. Make sure you're allowing them to send you emails too. There's like a checkbox for that. So 2 days before the exam, you'll get sent your e-ticket. Your e-ticket will also be available on AP Classroom, so don't panic if you don't see it in your email. That e-ticket will have a link. You'll click on the link, and that's how your test will open. On exam day, you need to be opening your email, opening that e-ticket, clicking it, and logging in 30 minutes before the exam. So that's 1:30 p.m. This will give you time to do like the pre-questions. You know how like on the SAT you have to like write your name and fill in the bubbles and stuff like that? There's things like that associated with the test. It will also give you time to make sure that if something's not working, you can get it organized and get it ready. I will be on Zoom for like an hour before that. So like from 12:30 all the way through 1:50 in case you need anything or you just need moral support because you're like so nervous and you want to chat. So I'll be available that way. Also, make sure you have Chrome as your browser. They said you can use Firefox, Safari, or Edge as well. You cannot use Internet Explorer. Because they're recommending Chrome, number one, I'd say get Chrome if you don't have it. Tell your family when you're testing. So tell them today and remind them again before test day. I'm taking my AP Bio exam on May 18th at 2 o'clock. What I need from you is to leave me alone. I can't talk to anybody while I'm taking the exam, and I need you to be quiet because I need to focus. Also, ask them if they could maybe like hold off watching Netflix or playing Fortnite or whatever, anything that uses like a lot of bandwidth while you're testing, just to make sure your testing experience is smoother. It's not the end of the world if your internet's kind of slow, but anything you can do to kind of help would be good. On the AP exam, as you saw, if you did the demo already, which hopefully you did, there's going to be a timer at the bottom. When the timer turns red, it's time to submit your answer. So it will turn red with 5 minutes left. So you will be tempted to keep answering the question, but then you might get carried away and time might get away from you, and maybe you won't have submitted it when time elapses, and then there's nothing for them to grade. So when that timer turns red, finish the sentence you're on, but that's it. Then do whatever method you're doing. Copy, paste into the browser, that's one option, or upload your document or upload the picture of your handwritten work, whatever. Give yourself extra time to make sure that your response gets submitted. And you need to click the submit button. You can't just copy paste and hope that it gets there. It needs to be submitted so it uploads so that they can see it. Ahead of time, you should decide what method you're going to use. So are you going to do type in a Google Doc or Word doc and copy paste? Or are you going to type in a Google Doc or Word doc and then submit or upload that document? Or are you going to handwrite and then take a picture, get it to your computer and upload? Whichever method you're using, prepare the document you're going to type in advance with your AP ID number and your initials in the top. If you're going to upload your documents, make 2 documents, 1 per question. If you're going to handwrite, make multiple papers like that. Your ID and your initials need to be associated with your response. On the topic of downloading and prepping, make sure that document is not shared with anybody, the document that you're going to type your response in, because that would be considered cheating, because then somebody else could see your work. Also, if you're going to use your summary pages, if you're going to use the labs that I'm uploading this week, if you're going to use any resources, make sure they're downloaded onto your computer, or make sure they're in your Google Drive and they're not shared with anybody. College Board will be able to tell if you're opening documents that are shared, and that will disqualify you and count as cheating. Also, Googling responses and using the internet, or going on like forums, or talking to anybody, calling anybody, texting anybody, that can all be seen as cheating. College Board has like superb technology that they're using to detect all of that. So just don't risk it. I could tell on the mock exam that some people did some of those things, that they used information from Wikipedia, or that they talked to each other because their answers were like so similar. And if I can tell, College Board's gonna be able to tell. Even if I couldn't tell, College Board like going to be way more sensitive and better at detecting that than I am. And as a reminder, if if you do something that they deem as cheating, they will not only tell O'Brien, they will tell the colleges that you want to go to, and those colleges will no longer let you in. Cheating is a really big deal. I would rather you get a 1 on the AP exam than cheat on it. If you don't know it, you don't know it. It's okay. Move on, whatever. But you got to go to college still. So don't risk it by cheating. Okay? Please, promise. When you get to the end of your exam, I've been told that you need to wait for a confirmation screen. So as you go through each question, you'll click submit, and it will start uploading your document, and it might upload as in the background while it moves you on to the next question. So at the end, wait for the confirmation screen to say like, thank you for testing, or something like that, so that you know that your stuff has been uploaded, and then you can close your browser tab. But if you close your browser tab before uploading has finished, then your responses won't be submitted. Also, don't click back or refresh at all when you're testing. That could ruin things, which would not be good. If you do have a tech issue, it's not the end of the world. Like if like your computer dies, or if your little sister comes in and throws up on you, or if something like that happens, or if you do, heaven forbid, like refresh, first contact me. I will be available. 2, we'll fill out a form so that you can apply to do the makeup in June. We would rather avoid having to do that June makeup, because we won't be reviewing anymore at that point. So you'll be rustier. We'd rather just like get this done. But if something happens, it's not the end of the world. Talk to me and we'll figure it out together. If you have any questions, just let me know. This is not the last time we'll talk about logistics for getting ready for the AP exam, but it's like a good overview. Yes. Okay. I miss you all. I miss your faces, and I'll talk to you soon.